Well, if you have a student loan, you probably heard the report already. The Supreme Court blocked Biden's forgiveness plan of forgiving $20,000 or $10,000 or $20,000. But Biden has a item number 2. You still walk away a winner. Biden has a whole bunch of other things now that he was prepared for this, I guess. And so there's other things you could take advantage of. Now, I'll put all these links in the description so you have them to follow up on. And this is a report. It's a nice, clear report about what happened at the Supreme Court. Mainly now, you're going to have to start paying back in October. Okay. So the payments are going to start again in October. But here's the things about it. There's new ways to get rid of these things. So you get forgiven or pay a lot less or ignore a lot of stuff and everything. Number one is the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. Now, if you worked for a nonprofit or something, they were making it hard to get this approved, so you didn't have to pay it back. Now it's a lot easier. Biden made that a lot easier. So that's interesting to know about. Also, what's really important is that there's now something called, and there always has been, but they're making this a lot easier. It's the loan payment. It's an income-driven student loan program. Now, this is terrific. No matter who you are, you should look into this and look into it now, not in October, because you want to sign up for it now, because this is based on how much income you have, and you'll pay a lot less. I mean, people are going in there and paying only like $1 a month for the next 20 years, which is nothing. And then it's forgiven. So you can get a whole bunch forgiven, paid a lot less and everything, but you have to apply for it, okay? So that's the important thing. So it's called the income-driven payment plan, okay? And here it is here. I have it in the link too. Okay, number 3, what do we have? Okay, if you were misled, okay, particularly a for-profit college. You went to a for-profit college and they promised you a big job after you got it, and you got bupkis and you're still pumping gas or whatever. I'm showing my age. Nobody pumps gas anymore and gets paid for it. And that's interesting. So go there and find that. It's on this studentaid.gov, the link I have here. Okay, so, and that's forgiveness. So if they lied, you don't have to pay. That's right. If they lied and you didn't get what you want, they didn't have to pay. And they're making that easier. See, what Biden's doing, making all this stuff easier. Before, they were making, the bar to get over this thing was way up here. Now it's, you could just trip over it. And that's what's coming on. Okay, also if you're permanently disabled, and you could get it forgiven. And that's it. So, I know. Also what they're making starting in October, they're going to have an on-ramp. It's going to be 12 months. They're going to make it easy for you to start the payments again. And what they'll do is if you're late and stuff like that, they're not going to send it to credit agencies. There won't be late payments. So there's all kind of magic stuff that Biden's going to do to make it easier to get back on the payment. Because this is going to be big. I mean, like 2 years or so, people haven't paid. Okay, I got the links there to follow up. Also, call the ombudsman. If you have a problem or whatever, don't go to Google and try to find it out unless it's an article to read. Otherwise, you're going to get somebody's going to sell you something, and it's going to cost you more, and you won't. The best deals are from the government. So it's no private bank or anything give you a better deal than the government. And that's what you want to do. So studentaid.gov. Just go to there, fish the hell out of that thing, and go down on the bottom and see about the contact. You want to contact the people at Student Aid, and it's the ombudsman you want to talk to. And if you get screwed up on all this, call your elected official, okay? Because they have power over the Department of Education, to get you the answer you need. Okay, so they're the people. Don't go to Google. Going to cost you money because there's sharks in those waters. And by the way, our giveaway, our $60,000 giveaway ends on July 4th. And that's an anniversary for us, okay? The anniversary, it's 2 years now we've been giving out grants, and like $1 million or so, because we're up to over $500,000 a year now that we're giving people, either $500 or $1,000. It's the most rewarding thing I think I've ever done in my life. I mean, I've had New York Times bestsellers and $1 million companies. Nothing's better than giving people money. And and people who need it. And that's what we do. LESCO members, they make us profitable, so they're the ones that get the profit back. And we give it out to like almost 130 or 40 people. So we have 3 grants every month, and July 4th is the next deadline for the $60,000 grant. Then we have a $15,000 grant on the 20th, which is a car repair grant, and then we give out 25 laptops on the 30th. So that's 3 times, and you could apply to everyone. You could win each one if you want. You could be a trifecta, like in the horse races. You win 3 times, okay? And that's lescohealth.com. And by the way, you know what we really do? Is show you how to get $14,000 every year from the government. $1,000, that's peanuts. We show you the system and teach you the system, step by step, on how to make sure you're getting every government grant you're eligible for. The fat cats do it, and they're getting more than their share, right? And the rest of us don't even know it's there. Let me help you, please.